Welcome back to Shift Your Shit, Kill Your Fear. I am Marielle, and I'm so grateful that you are here. We're going to dive right into it. The idea here is that as you listen, it is to activate you, it is to remind you who you be at a soul level, beyond the fluff, beyond the noise, beyond the fear that you hear outside of you and within the mind that is just here to get your attention. We can acknowledge it. We can at times even celebrate it, which might sound bizarre because it is helping you continue to remember. And as I share here, all that I share is just a remembrance. Nothing I share you don't truly know at a soul level, but I'm here to remind you. So with that being said, today, some of these things might land and not land with you, but as always, it's an invitation. You take what is useful and you leave what is not. But the world continues to change and things continue to unfold and reveal the real truth of it all. None of us know exactly what is right, wrong, good, bad. Our egos want to believe it to be so. But here we get to release the ego and not judge it, but notice it, witness it. Give it space and then release. And today, there is so much with the concept of anxiety and depression and all these different labels of things. And I want you just for a moment to sit with this idea, if I didn't have any labels in my life, I wasn't told by someone or something about who I am, a condition I have, what would that be like? And just ways of thinking around anxiety. You can feel anxious, sure, but to say, I am anxious. I have anxiety. If you know me and what I preach and practice, that your speech reveals you. Your speech is a magic that is creating. You are a creator. And knowing what's flowing from your mouth and your mind is creating your reality. Do you really want to say, I have anxiety, I am anxious? Do you want to put the I am and attach to that? Is that helping you? Is it expanding you or constricting you? And only you get to decide, not me, not anybody else outside of you. Some will say it gives me peace of mind knowing I have a label. If that's truly your belief and your understanding and what works for you, take it and run with it. But really get real with you. Is it continuing to have me live in a turtle shell that no longer fits me or defines me or imprisons me? One can find a turtle shell comfortable, and one could say it's constricting. You get to decide with you in mind and what your truth is. Getting quiet enough to know you, not going to a bunch of different people. Well, should I enjoy this turtle shell? Is a turtle shell for me? Is it not for me? That is you not trusting, that inner trust, inner knowing. And so I'm going to share some things today that you get to sit with and actually ask the self for once, maybe, or not. Maybe you're used to this practice. Is this serving me? Is this helpful, truly helpful for me? Instead of jumping to someone else to tell you. Or just have it continually go and loop and never find its place home to the truth of you. So with anxiety, a way of thinking is that you're believing that you're on your own, you're alone in this, and that you have to control the future. You have to have a knowing of things in order to be okay. But life is a mystery. Life is full of unknowns. And I love always going back to the Frozen song, Into the Unknown. And I always say with people that if you sing that song in moments, it can also help shift your shit quickly and efficiently and more fun. If you know the world is unknown, the world is a mystery, you don't know. And is it still okay to be okay in that unknowing? And then again, the ego will come and say, no, I have to do things to control and to know and to plan and to figure it out. And that is the stuckness, because then it takes away the flow of you, of who you really are, is flow and ease. The dis-ease that's occurring in our minds, our bodies, is from this idea that we can't just believe that we are powerful more than we can comprehend, and that there are other things around us that are supporting us, guiding us. that we are never alone. What if there's nothing to figure out right now in this moment? Even closing your eyes, soften your gaze if you can, and just sharing with the soul of you, there's nothing to figure out, which the soul is going to be telling you, well, duh. But you're connecting to it now, and just notice how that feels for you. Is it uncomfortable? Is it easeful? Is it tightened? Does it loosen? There's nothing to figure out right now. Do you really want to be focusing on trying to plan your future, or to be here right now? What do you really truly desire? Having your schedule full, or knowing if you're doing this plan or this thing or that thing next week, is that really what you're desiring to know? Or are you desiring to know that you are okay here right now, and you are supported and you are taken care of? You are always provided for. And just noticing how that feels in the mind and body right now. Does it feel familiar, anew, foreign? If it's showing up somewhere in the body of a tightness or something interesting, just let it expand. Let it be there to move through. Because what has occurred throughout all of our years is we have these marshmallows going down these tubes, and then the marshmallows expand. And all we want to do is release the marshmallow, shrink it, and let it just fall through. And just notice these marshmallows shrinking and falling through. What is that version of you that knows that everything works out, knows that you are taken care of more than you can comprehend, knows that you're not ever alone? How do they move, think, feel, act? And you can stay with your eyes closed or reopen them. It's up to you. But the next part of that, I want to dive into depression. And again, these are ways of thinking you take or leave them. But anxiety is on one end and depression is on the other. And depression is suppression of you. And I am not a medical expert, and I am not here to tell you what to do with your life, because everyone's on their own journey. But in this world, the answers have been to medicate. I always think it's interesting that medication sounds very similar to meditation. What if you knew that meditation was just like a medication? Because what is the medication going to do? It's going to suppress you. And there are seasons that maybe it is useful for you, and that's where you get to go and tap into your inner knowing. The inner knowing of you. And I don't usually share personal things here because I'm just so focused on getting you more free and clear, but I'm going to share something because I remember that version of me that didn't question about getting on medication. It was a thing to do. And that was a version of me that felt something was wrong with me. And I'm here to remind you, there's nothing wrong with you. You have a brilliant mind. And I will tell you from only personal experience, the only what I can speak of is that it lessened my creativity. It had me in the normal club, which other people that made feel more comfortable. But I was starving for more. And I remember the conversations where people wanted me to get back on medication or just consider or label me. And my soul, thank goodness, was loud enough to say no. And that's the hard part, is going against the logic, going against what other people, even those that love you, you get to decide. And I don't judge and I don't regret having been on medication before because it showed me so many things. And the power of my knowing now is so strong that in my journey, it's not what belongs, but you get to decide for you if it does. And I share this because there are other options and possibilities that you can feed you and you can show up for you. And you don't need to suppress you. So if you are dealing with anxiety, depression, I see you. You are not alone. And what if for a moment you can pause and say, what a gift, because it's showing me the next up level of me. The next moments I get to bring myself compassion, love, understanding. I know that if you're listening to this, you are not meant to be in the normal club. You are not meant to just follow the crowd. Don't fear it. Don't fear being different. Don't fear having an active mind. Don't fear the feelings you're feeling right now. If they are feeling like suppression or extra energy, if anything, change the narrative of this thing we call anxiety or depression. Change the name of it. What would be useful to say for now as you're shifting this? We're never taught that we are truly self-healing. But if you knew that things could shift in a moment, or you knew that, what if this is my superpower? For me, my creativity shut off and now it gets to just flow through me. I chose this. I chose this mind. I chose this experience. I chose this body. I chose this heart of mine, my eyes, my ears, my mouth, my nose, head and shoulders, knees and toes. And what would it be like to just celebrate it for a moment? Even the heaviest thing right now for you that you're going through, because I see you and I hear you and I'm here with you. How can you respect it, honor it, allow it to be even just for right now, knowing that it's here for you? It's all good. You're all good. And I just want to give you a few moments in this. Whatever landed for you, beautiful. Whatever didn't, beautiful. I am doing it a service to be anyone that you go to as the source of your knowing. I invite you, not only with me, but out there in the world of the noise, that you really decide what you take in, what makes sense to you. Just notice what lights you up, what makes sense to you, and then leave the rest. And not with ego, but with soul. Soul choice. What choices are you making in your life right now just because that's what people around you do, your family, your coworkers, your partner, that don't align to you? That's the soul awakening. When we hear those words, it can't really hold anything until we realize what it means is that we start making the choices from that inner whisper, even when it's against everything around you, which usually it is. Because that's the point. The point is for it to feel different and uncomfortable at first because it's different. But what if that's the point? And just notice again whatever is showing up within these shifts today, because they're powerful and I know they're big. But you're here for it, and I'm so honored to be here with you in it. And remind you that you're never alone. Remind you these labels, you get to decide if they get to stay. You get to have sole choice if I want to be defined by this. Is it useful? Is it serving me? Is it helpful? and you take that to the microscopic level of even a moment in time of thought you have, is it useful, helpful, serving me? How often do we really do that versus it's what's familiar, it's what I usually say? Even little things like the comments that we've learned along the way. Someone comments your hair, oh, it's just whatever, like, is that really what at a soul level you want to be sharing about your hair? Or when you do something, how do you respond when someone's complimenting you or sharing about you and your light and who you be? How do you respond to that? If someone does want to give you a helping hand, how do you respond to that? After you do something that didn't feel so useful or aligned, how do you respond to that? That's the work, is the small moments, the little moments. The small tweaks in our words of, I have anxiety versus I'm feeling this feeling of anxiousness, which really anxiousness, you could say, is scary or exciting. Excitement and anxiety is the same feeling. What do you want to label it as? Depression is being able to experience knowing who you're not. And just witnessing and intending that right now you're calibrating to more of you than you've ever been before. Knowing all these souls that are here doing this, whenever they're doing it, it's also intending that for you, themselves, and the world, that we are calibrating to who we be. Because when we work on the wars within the mind and soul and body, we're shifting the world anew. Our relationships, the wars outside of us. But we get to start within. We must start within. Putting down the defense mechanisms, the inner threats, the inner lies. We go beneath the lies and we see what lies beneath, which is our soul. Again, we go beneath the lies that we've been telling ourselves and see what really lies beneath. Take a deep breath in within that. Deep breath out. And declare that you're releasing all the labels that no longer serve you. And even the sneaky ones to reveal themselves, to notice them as you're speaking to yourself or others, realizing that that is no longer defining you. And ending with, is it okay to be okay? Is it okay to not have these define me anymore? Because that can bring up some fear from the familiarity of, who am I if I don't say I'm an anxious person? All these different tests we have out there, the Myers-Briggs and the strengths tests and all these other ones, that you're like, I'm anxious attachment style. And are those things really serving you? You get to decide. Is there really a quiz out there that's going to tell you who you are before your soul does? What do you feed? And what other things are you feeding on outside of you? The people's judgments, their words, their opinions. You can notice them on a silver platter, but you don't have to partake in eating them. Notice that power and freedom within you. Really see that platter more clearly. Silver platter, and there's all even just like dishes and plates and half-eaten food, and even food that might look really tempting at first, but you'll have a stomach ache later. You don't have to take any of it. It's like going to a buffet and believing, you didn't understand the concept of a buffet, and you just think, I have to eat all this in every section of the buffet right now? Or eventually? No. You get to take what you want, what your soul chooses, and leave the rest. But Aunt Sally might judge me for not taking that, or for taking that, or for taking too much, or for taking too little, it doesn't matter. Because when you know that you're making the choice from you and your soul, the rest of it doesn't matter. What do you prescribe to? Is it medication? And if it is at a soul level saying to do so, do it. Is it meditation? Is it more connection? Is it more tapping into your joy and your excitement and doing hobbies and things that you used to do that you get to remember who you be? Is it just having a new slate on something, making a change in your life? You get to decide what that solution may be. I'm so excited for you to move through this more and come back to it often to remember if that's useful. Continue to be in this dance and know that you are stronger, more powerful, more held, more supported, more provided for than you ever can comprehend. You are whole, complete, and loved. And if you had certainty that everything is happening for your good and everything is good that is going to happen, live from that space and place, from soul. And soul it is. So much love is here for you. I thank you for being here for you. And if you want to get more free and clear in the mind, body, soul, spirit, shift your shit, kill all the lies, so that you can come home to you and that you can have that inner knowing, inner trust. That's so much of what work I do with people, is then to strengthen that inner trust, that inner knowing, releasing judgments of others, but really that's of themselves. You get to be more free and clear here. And that's my mission here. And I am so grateful that you are here. Your mind is beautiful. It's doing the best it can to work with you and for you. We get to just mind reset. Currently offering group containers and one-on-one. Feel free to reach out for more. And there should be information below. Show up for you. Take time to receive. Because what other time do we know and have? And what better gift to receive, just like you did today in listening. I am so beyond words. The light and love you continue to remind you of. I will see you next time. So much love is here for you. And as always, you got this.